Hello. Hope you're all having a great noontime. Well, some thoughts I was thinking of. I was talking with my wife earlier today, and we were talking about this subject. So, do good unto others as the Bible would have you do. So, a lot of Christians have the mistaken belief that you do good unto others to change that person so that they might come around. And I'm going to contradict that, because if you start off with the sole goal in mind as the only reason I'm being good to you is because I want to change you, and that is my goal and that's my plan, is I'm going to be good to you so that you change. Specifically talking about somebody who is not treating you right, somebody who is using you and abusing your generosities and kindnesses, and your goal on being nice to that person is specifically just to change that person. You have an ulterior motive. You're setting yourself up for failure, setting yourself up to crash and burn. There's no quicker way to tear yourself apart and rip your soul to shreds than being good to someone with the sole intent of changing that person. That is not going to work. Now, that person might change because of your actions. It might be worse towards you. Might be better. Might be worse. They might stay the same. That should not affect the way you treat people. If you want to do Christian love and kindness to people who are doing wrong to you, you need to do it for yourself. That's got to be your main goal, is to do it for yourself. Because you want to sleep good at night. You want to know that when you go to bed that you went above and beyond to do the right thing, no matter what other people did to you. You want to know that you did the right thing, so you can sleep peacefully at night, so you can wake up in the morning and look your wife and your dependents, you can look them in the eye with confidence and calmness, because you know the day before, when faced with adversity, you stood up to it, looked it in the eye, and chose. You chose to do the right thing and be patient, kind, and loving. You didn't choose to face anger with anger. You know that you did the right thing. You know that you went above and beyond. You know that you let stuff go, and you would be deserved to be angry back, but you chose not to. You did it so you can respect yourself as a human being, so you can be whole. Because if you have a sole purpose and goal of changing that other person, it's going to do the exact opposite. It's going to tear you apart. You're going to become a broken, bitter, and angry person, because your whole existence is going to revolve around changing that person. And when that person does not change, you're not going to be able to be a good husband and father anymore, because you're broken, and the bitterness and disappointment of failure is going to leach over into your everyday life with every relationship that you have. So don't do it for the purpose of changing that person. You're going to be you, and you're going to do the right thing for you, so you can be whole. And then those in your household, those depending on you, they're going to get to experience the best version of you, the loving and kind and caring version, because you have made a choice in your mind that no matter what happens to the other person, they're in God's hands, but I'm not going to allow their bad behavior to make me behave badly. That's your goal. You cannot change a person. Only God can do that. God can change a person's heart, and that is all. That's the only one. you're gonna fail if you want to. If your sole purpose is to change that person, you're gonna internalize everything that person says and does, and you're gonna start blaming yourself for that person's bad actions, even though it's not your fault. But because you're giving it so much of your concentration, because that person's still not changing, it's still not changing. I'm doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong. I got to change the way I talk to him, the way I behave. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to sacrifice more. Because no matter what I do, this person is still treating me the same, still treating me badly. I have to change. That is a good way to destroy your soul. Don't internalize it. Don't give that person real estate in your heart and mind. When you see them, greet them, try to be polite, try to be kind. That is all you have to do. You don't have to allow the abusive nature of your relationship. You don't have to. You can draw a line and say, you can't behave that way here. You can't do that anymore. And you can still be polite to the person. You don't have to say it in anger. You don't have to shout at the person. You don't have to scream at the person. You just do. You say what you know is right and stand your ground. And when they come at you in anger, you stay silent. You don't do it to change that person. You do it because you know that it's right. You all have a good day.